I'll be reading chapter 1 of Warrior Cats Into the Wild. Now you may know this series because of a popular series known as mostly in the United States. Okay, let's go. We'll start with the prologue. A half moon glowed on the smooth granite boulders, turning them silver. The silence was broken only by the ripple of water from the swift black river and the whisper of trees in the forest beyond. There was a stirring in the shadows, and from all, with dark shapes crept stealthily over the rocks. Unshaped claws glinted in the moonlight. Wary eyes flashed like amber, and then, as in on a signal, the creatures leapt at each other, and suddenly the rocks were alive with rustling, screeching cats. At the center of the frenzy of fur and claws, a massive dark tabby pinned down a bracken-coloured tom to the ground and Frog said triumphantly, "Oh, Kai!" The tabby growled. "How dare you hunt in our territory? The Sunny Rocks belong to Thunder Clan. After tonight, Tiger Claw, this should just be another River Clan hunting ground." The bracken-coloured tom spat back. A warning yowl came from the shore, shrill and anxious. "Look out! More River Clan warriors are coming!" Tiger Claw turned to see a sleek, wet body sliding out of the water below the rocks. The drenched River Clan warriors bounded silently up the shore and hurled themselves into battle. Without even stopping to shake the water from their fur, the dark tabby glared down in Oakhart. "You may swim like otters, but you and your warriors do not belong in this forest." He drew back his lips and showed his teeth as the cat struggled beneath him. The desperate scream of a Thunder Clan she-cat rose above the claymore. A weary River Clan tom had pinned down the brown warrior flat on her belly. Now he lunged toward her neck with jaws still dripping from swim across the river. Tiger Claw heard the cry and let go of Oakhart. With mighty leap, he knocked the enemy warrior away from the ship. "Quick! Mouseful, run!" he ordered before turning on the River Clan tom who had threatened her. Mouseful scrambled to her paws, wincing with a deep gash in her shoulder, and raced away. Behind her, Tiger Claw spat with rage as the River Clan tom sliced open his nose. Blood blinded him for an instant, but he lunged forward regardless and sank his teeth into the hind leg of his enemy. The River Clan cat squealed and struggled. "Tiger Claw!" The yell came from a warrior with a tail as red as fox fur. "This is useless. There are too many River Clan warriors." "No, Redtail. Thunder Clan will never be beaten." Tiger Claw yelled back, leaping to Redtail's side. "This is our territory." The blood was wailing around his broad black muscle, and he shook his head impatiently, scattering scarlet drops into the rocks. "Thunder Clan will honor your courage, Tiger Claw, but we cannot afford to lose any more of our warriors," Redtail urged. Blue Star would not expect her warriors to fight against these impossible odds. "You'll have another chance to avenge this defeat." He met Tiger Claw's amber-eyed gaze steadily, then rid away and sprang into a ball on the next under the trees. "Retreat, Thunder Clan! Retreat!" he yelled, but once his warriors squirmed and struggled away from their opponents. Speeding and snarling, they backed towards Redtail. For a heartbeat, the River Clan cats looked confused. Was this battle so easily won? Then Oakhart yelled a jubilant. As they heard him, the River Clan warriors raised their voices and joined their deputy in catapulting their victory. Redtail looked down at his warriors. With a flick of his tail, he gave a signal, and the Thunderclan cats dived down the far side of the sunning rocks, then disappeared into the trees. Tigerclaw followed last. He hesitated at the edge of the forest and glanced back at the blood-stained battlefield. His face was grim, his eyes furious slits. Then he leaped after his clan into the silent forest. In a desert clearing, an old grey she-cat sat alone, staring up in the clear night sky. All the cats around her in the shadows, she could hear the breathing and sounds of sleeping cats. A small tortoiseshell she-cat emerged from the dark corner. Her pulse was quick and soundless. The grey cat dipped her head in greeting. "How is Mouse fur?" she meowed. Her wounds are deep, blue star," answered the tortoiseshell, settling herself on the night-cold grass. "But she is young and strong. She will heal quickly. And the others? They will all recover too," Blue Star sighed. "We are lucky not to lost any of our warriors this time. You are a gifted medicine cat," Spider Leaf. She tilted her head again and stared at the stars. "I am deeply troubled by tonight's defeat. ThunderClan has not been beaten in its old territory since I became leader," she murmured. "This is difficult times for our clan. The season of new leaf is late, and there have been fewer kids. ThunderClan needs more warriors if it is to survive." "But the year's only beginning," Spotleaf pointed out calmly. "There'll be more kids when Greenleaf comes." The grey cat twitched at her broad shoulders. "Perhaps, but training our young to become warriors takes time. If ThunderClan is to defend its territory, it must have new warriors as soon as possible." Are you asking StarClan for answers?" meowed Spotleaf gently, following Blue Star's gaze and staring up at the silver stars glittering in the dark sky. Is it times like this we need the words of ancient warriors to help us? "Has StarClan spoken to you?" Blue Star asked. "Not for some moons," Blue sighed. Suddenly, a shooting star blazed over the treetops. Spotleaf's tail twitched and the fur on her spine bristled. Blue Star's ears pricked, but she remained silent as Spotleaf continued to gaze upward. After a few moments, Spotleaf lowered her head and turned to Blue Star. "It was a message from StarClan," she murmured. A distant look came into her eyes. "Fire alone will save our clan." "Fire?" Blue Star echoed. "But fire is feared by all the clans. How can it save us?" Spotleaf shook her head. "I do not know," she admitted. "But this is the message StarClan has